Hi everybody, it's the old Duffer again. Boat engine projects we've been doing over the last couple of years. COVID has sort of stalled it a bit. These came in, there's two of them, out of a customer's boat. They took the injectors out 10 years ago, well, took them out in 2008, and it was then 10 years before we saw the engines, where you can imagine the problems that caused in water down the bore. I thought they would need new pistons and liners, but we actually got quite lucky. For them, one of the fuel injection pumps was full of seawater, and the reason they took the injectors out apparently is because the engines were smoking. They've only done 300 hours. The reason the engine was smoking, when I investigated, the air intakes were choked solid. So a complete lack of maintenance and care of your engines. So the fact that this one is now running, and you'll see in a minute it's on a frame, so we can put a three-phase alternator on the back and load it up and test it, and we'll do the same with the other one when this one's finished, so that we can give them back fully tested cooling systems. We'll have the raw salt water pumping fresh water, so we know the heat exchangers are working, and then they go back to customers painted. You'll see with some of the stills that go with this video the state of these engines came in at, and I'm you know, wasn't sure we'd ever get away with it. But this is a cylinder hone, and it's a three-legged flat grinding stone cylinder hone. You can see that on there. It's the best type I've ever used, and you'll see from the pictures that it cleaned the bores up to almost perfect. I was completely blown away. I never expected that. I thought we were a piston and liner job. Pistons weren't worn, new rings, a few watermarks on the crank that polished out, sort the fuel system out. So this one is now running ready to go, but I wanted to talk about, we put our pre-oiler system on it. Biggest trouble with generator engines is just a little pump on there, and boat engines, if they sit for months and months and months and months at a time, all the oil drains to the sump, and you suddenly find you've got no oil in that oil clearance between the mains and the big ends on the crank. This thing spins up, and it takes a few seconds for the oil pressure to build. You get what they call dry start damage, and you'll pick up bits of the main and big end bearings. So you have a pre-oiler system that you basically switch in until the oil pressure comes around on your control panel. It pumps all around the engine through the oil filter, picks it out of the sump, through the filter, back around the block. So when you hit the starter, the engine's full of oil, everything's lubed up, and you don't get the dry start problem. So something we fit to all of our engines we rebuild, if it's for a generator or a boat. It's just common sense, you know, longevity and all that. The other thing is, if camera wants to come over, we've had some control panels made. There's two engines. We had Dragon Marine Services make us some control panels with the pre-oiler. You just hold it until the oil pressure gauge comes up. I'm about to fit these with there's a little panel goes on the engine as well, and there's a main harness that goes through, and there's a port and starboard panel. And the reason we went for single panels was just that if you get a panel fault and it's a combined panel, you could lose both engines. Well, at least if they're separate, with a bit of luck, you'll always have one engine that'll run and get you home. So that's where we are with this one. So I will do some video of actually wiring it up, and we'll come back to it and get it running, and we'll video them on load and testing them up.